Guys, so today I'm going to be making macaroons. There's pretty much only like 4 main ingredients, which is pretty easy, and then this is your choice to add flavoring or coloring, which I'll be adding. So first you're going to need 2 egg whites, 2/3 cup of almond flour, and then 3/4 cup of powdered sugar, and 1/4 cup of sugar. You're going to start by pouring the almond flour and powdered sugar into a separate bowl, and you're just gonna mix that. A lot of people recommend doing it through a grater, like so they can all like mix together to sift it, but I just like doing it by hand because I noticed it gives same results, because it doesn't matter how you do it, it's still gonna clump up, to be honest, as long as you do it like mixing it very well so they're like together mixed in. And it kind of does make it a little bit lighter, I think, but the thing that actually makes it lighter is the egg whites. Okay, it's gonna turn into this lightish tannish color when you mix it in. Okay, and then you're gonna take a separate bowl and take in your 2 egg whites, pour it in, and we're gonna blend this together. So light and fluffy, peak. If you know what it's called peak, hard peaks. So I'm gonna mix this up, and I'm gonna turn off the sound because it's very loud, and then we're gonna add our sugar. For the test for sure, I'm gonna do this on top of my head, and if anything comes out, that's gonna be real sad. If nothing comes out, you guys could do that test too if you want, or you can just like scoop it up with your mixer once you mix it and pick it up, and if it stands up, that means you have stiff peaks. I like to add in my sugar once it like kind of already has stiff peaks, because if you add it into it early, it will actually like not work. Like I have done it before and it fails. So now you're just gonna add it bit by bit. So as you can see, my egg whites and my almond flour, which is powdered sugar. Okay, so now I'm gonna split it into 2. This is like personal choice. It's not white completely. It's a little off white. So okay, in this bowl, it looks like there's nothing in here, but there is. Okay, so I have 2 bowls separated. So this one I'm gonna make vanilla. So you're gonna add, I'd say, a teaspoon of vanilla, and we're gonna mix that in. So you're gonna put in this raspberry flavoring, or any flavoring you want, or you could just keep it one flavor. You could put a few drops. Let me smell it. It smells so sweet. And then I have this rose icing color, and it really stains the hands super fast. So it's really thick, but I'm just gonna use a toothpick because it really shows up the color. So I'm gonna mix it. So then you're gonna take a cup. I'm gonna have 2 because I have 2 flavors, and you're gonna put a bag in. So it doesn't matter what kind of bag or whatever you have. It could be like icing bag too. I just have these bags. And you're gonna need scissors. So we're gonna first start with vanilla, and you're just gonna pour it in. Take the piping bag out and move these aside a little bit. Move the scissors aside. You're gonna need a baking mat, and I have mine already have circles on it, but you can use a baking sheet and like draw circles and then flip it to the opposite side so you're not putting on where it's like actually written on. That is one way you could do it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have this kind. It's like rubbery because it does not stick. So you're gonna have to make an even amount of tops because you're gonna have to pair it with each other. So I just squish it on. I try not my best to not make it too thick. So I finished, and there was a little extra. I thought I was to be able to make a big one, but no. But the vanilla is super runny. Only the first 4. The rest are pretty good. But the pink is like perfect. So next thing, you want to tap it until the air bubbles out. And after that, you're gonna let it sit for about like 30 minutes. So it could have a nice shell. It'll be like a little bit harder. So just let it sit. I let it sit, and I turned on the oven for 300 degrees. And now you should be able to touch it without getting dirty. So yeah, let's put this in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. And if you do make a double batch, make sure you do it like one at a time, because you don't want it will cook uneven, so it's better to just do it one at a time. I just took them out of the oven, and now I'm making the frosting. So we're gonna be using cream cheese, butter, and powdered sugar. So I'm using 5 ounces of cream cheese. Yep. 3 tablespoons for now, and to see how much it thickens and everything. If it thickens up more. Mixing it with this mixer. I'll pop this in the microwave just to melt, not to melt it, but to pretty much warm it up. So I'm gonna put it on for 10 seconds, so then the butter won't melt, but it will soften. Okay, so it's done, and we're just gonna whisk it, mix it all together till it looks mixed. So let's get started. Okay, so I mixed it all together, and now we're gonna add our powdered sugar, which is, I think, about 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. I almost forgot to add a special ingredient. My special ingredient is jam. I'm using this raspberry jam that my grandma made. Whoa, almost fell. Okay, but she made this jam and I love it. So I'm gonna put in 1 teaspoon of it in it. And I'm gonna see if that's gonna be enough. If not, I'll add it more. Let's do another taste test. I think that's enough. It's really good. Like, I love it. So I'm gonna clean this up and put this in a bag just like we did with the macaroons. So we can pipe it on the frosting in the bag. And it kind of made this almost same color as the vanilla. So it looks nice and crispy. And you're just gonna pipe. So this frosting, it can actually like sit out, like, because some frostings, they can only be in the fridge. So I'm gonna put my macarons in there. So I'm gonna do this really fast. So I just finished. Look at this tiny macaroon. I didn't make another one the same size as it because I didn't know if it's gonna turn out this cute. And then I have an extra one, so I guess I'm gonna stack it. And we're gonna try this extra one because look how beautiful it is. I don't want to ruin it. Well, I love it because it's gonna, the cream is raspberry and so is that cookie because this is not vanilla. And it tastes so good. I love macaroons because they're like chewy and like, that's like the best part. It's like crunchy and chewy. I definitely recommend making it. Sorry, my mouth is full. And I do love this one that I made vanilla and raspberry. I don't want to ruin them because these ones are so fragile. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and try making macaroons. These ones, didn't turn out the best, but they are still super delicious. And I recommend. Like and subscribe and share this video with a friend. Bye!